We're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and
Here's Haskins to throw. He finds his target, Ebron. And past the 40.
Been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It's a pick.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
On third down, it's Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. On first down, Lance. This pass caught by Hamler. On 2nd and 10, Lance. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down.
Impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Steps away. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Haskins. He gets it complete to Harris.
As a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will. They go play action now. Haskins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. And that'll be marked down. Now Haskins. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space.
Zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Big gainer and a 1st down.
Lance now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds just before them with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And that one good.
Think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Flush to his right. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mark Andrews, 48 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Haskins throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And past the 40 before he's
in the second round, and Chase Claypool out of Notre Dame. 11 total touchdowns last year. Among rookies, only Jonathan Taylor of the Colts had more. A strong catch there.
And he'll work it. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Short little throw to Ebron. Not much there.
Route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up that. You keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Quick completion here to Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land.
Love. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. From the 30 on 2nd down. Love. And down he goes, but he takes it up.
Passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down. Play action this time with Love. And he is tackled inside the 40.
Grabbed the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get 3 down to the 34. On 2nd and 7. Love. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Taco Charlton showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. That time, final
15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead.
Precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal.
Haskins will throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
He's cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, balls.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Raiders pick it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy, they'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Open man, that's Renfro. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfro, 57 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country.
Their next drive, and the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it. What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the...
Timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Haskins on first down. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
These players nowadays, at that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up, a lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football.
Steelers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need...
Play fake. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's... On play action. Love to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
The Love's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 40.
Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the... They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the...
You can run just about anything, but a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his
offense here about ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Officially, it's a... Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
People around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim.
You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fielded at the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And Lance now to throw. The open man here, Renfro.
Usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But
here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. Space to run past the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the keeper.
And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Now Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's... Now it's Haskins. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll bring it up. Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. It up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. On first down, Harris, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll go down here at the 35.
Now they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. It's complete to Watt. Come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown
on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Being chased out left. They juked him, and he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
A little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, not sure he saw the... Second down and goal. Lance. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders are back within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback.
Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
They'll try and run with Drake. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go. Ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you're going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing.
Set. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left. To kick for the 6th time today. Take it at the 37. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. Field at the 47. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And probably the wise. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Now it's Haskins. Pass complete to Ebron. And this will be a gain of 5. On the handoff, it's Snell. And he'll get him a 1st down up. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Ebron caught left side. And they'll give him that. Haskins to throw. 7 yards, the pickup there. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. We can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown, still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone.
36 now, 1st and 10. First throw of overtime for Haskins. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt.
1st and 10. Now a give here to Snell, and nothing doing. He's a now Haskins. Short little throw to Ebron, and he's able to take it. From the gun, it's Haskins. He gets it left side to Johnson. But I think the ball's out, and the Raiders have recovered. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. For a chain mover, they're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness.